Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I want to talk to you about something that many of us probably don't do, which is also probably one of the most underestimated habits that we need to get into before we head out on a ride. And I know that all of us, when we go out getting ready to get on our bikes, we're putting on our protective gear, or at least I hope you are. Please, please, please put on your protective gear. And I'm not talking about tennis shoes or flip flops and a t-shirt. I'm talking about real protective gear that'll make a difference if things go badly. But today I want to talk to you about is a habit that I first saw in professional riders on the track. I spent 25 years as a commercial photographer, and one of the things I enjoyed doing was going to the MotoGP races and taking photographs there, and being down in the paddocks and watching guys as they prepared for their race. I found to be more interesting than taking photos during the race itself. And one thing I started to pick up on that I initially thought was guys being superstitious, I noticed a lot of them had little quirky things that they would do before they would mount their bike to head out onto the track. And I found out I was wrong. It wasn't superstition. It was something that I found out that I needed to incorporate into my pre-ride rituals, if you want to call it that. And that is something that you intentionally do to help you get your head right, help you get into that mental space to go out and ride your bike. I probably don't need to tell you all that going out and riding your motorcycle after you just got in a fight with your wife, or you're worried about finances, or whatever it is that's going on in your life, those are not the times to be out riding your bike. We need to be laser focused when we're on our bike to deal with all the things that traffic and road conditions and weather can throw our way. But whether it's like Valentino Rossi when he crouches down beside his motorcycle before he mounts it, and he just spends a few seconds there. It wasn't about superstition. That was what he did to take just a few seconds to get his mind in the right space to get on a motorcycle and head out onto the track and do what he needed to get done. So whatever it is for you, I don't know if it's to say a quick prayer, to cross yourself like we see so many athletes do, whatever it is, it just needs to be something intentional that you do, that you know that, hey, I need to take this time and focus on what I'm about to do, because stuff can happen out there on the streets. And if our mind is going over, the fight that we had with our wife, our emotions are running high, we are not in the right headspace to be out there. And we need to make this sport that we love to do as safe as we possibly can. So keep it safe out there. I hope to see you out on the road sometime. Thanks.